What's going on, guys? It's your boy RedPillCanuck back again with another video, and today we're doing a little bit of a reaction video. You guys seem to like the Dave Ramsey videos when I do my take and my reaction on it, so we're gonna do another one today. So without further ado, let's get into the show.
Never break, always fight, never quit, do it right, play the game, win it life, have no shame, there's no time, feel the pain.
So as you see by the wallpaper in front of you, we're doing another Dave Ramsey reaction video. And by the way, very used to Dave Ramsey. For all of you who don't know who Dave Ramsey is, no, he is not a bootleg version of Dr. Phil. So if that's what you're thinking, buzzer goes to you, hold that L. Dave Ramsey basically is a, I believe he's a financial advisor. He does a lot of financial videos and whatnot. He has written a couple of books. So let's give him a round of applause for all of his accomplishments. He does have a channel here on YouTube, so which is why we kind of have to do our reviews a little bit different, or reaction videos, because it is known that he does copyright strike some of his content, which is understandable. Dave, do you? Unfortunately, you give great advice, so you know there's a lot of reaction videos on you. But obviously, it's his own intellectual property, and why would you want somebody technically profiting off of you? But then again, this is an educational show or educational channel. We try to help men. We tailor more to men, but you know what, females? We don't hate you. We love the females. Let's give a round of applause for the females. Women, we love you, but sometimes we just can't understand you. So hopefully when females watch this, they realize how other females are out of their goddamn minds, and then hopefully they realize it and snap out of whatever they're doing. But anyway, so today's video, well, actually, it was just posted up not too long ago. So, as you know, social media has been embedded into our society. So, instead of going to a library nowadays or doing any sort of research, everything's at your fingertips. You got your smartphone, you got your tablet, you got your laptop. You just go on Google. By the way, shout out to Google. And you just search whatever you want, and then you find it. Some things, you know what, you shouldn't really search and leave it to the professionals, especially when people are giving advice. You don't know if they're professionals or not. And one thing I would not trust is financial advice. And TikTok basically has been growing in popularity over the past couple of years. Guys, it's not only about dancing on there. Most people dance on there and act the fool, or twerk, or do whatever. You know, you guys do you guys have your fun, whatever. However you guys want to spend your time. I ain't gonna police your spare time. But some people decide to, hey, you know what? Let's give some financial advice on TikTok. And unfortunately, because this platform is geared to younger people under the age of 30, people decide to take financial advice off these people. So obviously, sometimes it could be good advice. I'm not trying to rag on anybody's swag. I'm not trying to say, you know what, it's all bull crap. But you know what, some of it don't make sense. You just gotta kind of sit there and just wonder, how does this make sense to you? Maybe it makes sense into your mind, and maybe when you set it in front of the mirror. But in reality, it just doesn't make sense. But here's basically a reaction to, this is actually going to be a reaction to a reaction of TikTok videos about 401ks. Here in Canada, we don't have 401ks. We have RRSPs and stuff like that. But in the States, by the way, shout out to all my US subscribers. You guys have 401ks, so hopefully they don't show any videos of it. So we're going to be doing most of the audio, because obviously for copyright purposes. So hopefully we're gonna try to make this make sense. So let's get into the video here. By the way, fair use to Dave Ramsey, fair use.
So I get these videos all the time since we've been reacting to different videos on social media, on TikTok and Instagram, and I'll get DMs or tagged at least 10 times a day.
Wow.
On random videos where they go, you gotta debunk this, you gotta react to it.
Oh, I like this.
And so there's this one particular video that has just been nagging me. I get it at least once a week for the last 3 months. So I thought we'd play it for our viewers and listeners. And what you're gonna see in this video is a woman talking about 401ks and how terrible they are.
Is this a financial expert of some sort?
We have no idea.
Oh, we don't even know.
No one knows. It's the internet, Ken.
Oh, it's just an interview.
And so
Okay.
below that is a guy reacting to her video,
Oh.
and he's pointing in agreement.
Oh.
And I know who this guy is.
Oh,
And so
you
we'll
do?
talk about it after.
All right, let's get it, guys. Let's watch this.
401k was never meant as a big retirement plan. A 401k was developed because after the Depression, people were not getting back into the stock market. So they created a 401k to make it easy for the average person to get into the stock market. So you really got to do some research. I mean, everybody, all of us need to really do our research when we're looking at just...
So just to interject here, obviously you guys can't see this video, and obviously I don't know if I can play this video, but obviously I didn't want to risk it, so that's why maybe next time I'll try. Hopefully I don't get a copyright strike. But basically what the video is this lady, I don't know if she's a financial advisor or what she is, but there's a guy reacting to it, and all he's doing is just basically pointing in agreement. And he don't look like a financial advisor either. He don't look like a financial advisor. He just sitting there pointing and just nodding like one of them suit dummies. Anyway, let's continue.
blindly accepting advice from somebody. So I don't think today you can save yourself to retirement. I mean, the interest rate's 2%, right? It was almost negative because it was zero something, and the fees you're paying brings you negative. So if you're saving money, are you trying to build as big a nest egg as possible to live off of? And who knows what's going to happen with inflation, deflation? There's so many factors. So I don't think saving in a 401k is a good financial retirement plan at all.
Okay,
Oh,
now,
boy.
can I just...
The music,
The lady-
Ken. Epic. So dramatic.
Yes, right. And he was very excited with the finger pointing and the touching of the ear.
By the way, see, they basically are saying the same thing. So basically, this video is a reaction of a reaction of a reaction. I didn't plan this properly, did I? Wow. But the thing is, though, and you know what? If I'm wrong on this, please don't come after me. I'm not a financial advisor. And I don't live in the U.S. I have family in the U.S. So if I'm wrong, please let me know in the comments below. Politely. Don't cuss me out. Just because I don't live there. But I know with 401ks, a lot of companies, they basically pay into it on your behalf. I'm not sure if it's an actual choice. If you have a choice to have them do it that way or whatnot. Or maybe, you know what, I'm not experienced in this field. So, you know, her saying that, you know, it's a waste investing in 401k, maybe it's something that's, you know, thing. Again, I'm from Canada, so, you know, I don't have experience in that. So if somebody in the comments could just let us know that if it actually is a choice or if it's automatic through the employer or both, that would be greatly appreciated. So anyway, let's continue with their reaction.
Pointing and the touching of the ear.
Yeah.
But I want to go back to the lady, the so-called expert, who says, you got to do your research. And did I hear her? I want to make sure I heard this because I was doing my own research on the Google while she was talking about research.
It doesn't take much Googling to figure out
Didn't
that
she say that it was 2% on the 401k?
she said a lot of things that
Okay,
have no
so
merit.
for the lady who said you need to do your research, while she was blathering on, I pulled it up. And the average rate of return on 401ks just over 5 years from 2015 to 2020 was 9.5%.
There we go.
So I found that on the Google.
Well,
Wow. Wow. So, like I said in my previous video, always do your own research, guys. Do your own research. Don't expect people to do research for you. You know what? Let me go full screen for a second here. Like, oh, I got the intro going there. Let me go full screen for a second. You see, the problem with this generation and people in general in 2020 of 2022. Yes, I got my years right. That was a joke for those who want to come after me and say I don't know what year I'm from. You guys don't do your own research. Just because somebody says something does not mean it's legit. They could have just basically pulled numbers out of their backside just to get views or whatever, or that's what they're assuming. Or it could just be a range. It could be a, company specific. There's no way, like 2%, between 2% and 9%. That is a big, big difference. She's literally off by 7 freaking percent. God damn. Wow. And basically he said while he was listening to the video, he Googled it himself and found it. So, guys, make sure you do your research after you listen to these videos or all these posts or when you're on your feed or whatever. Do your own research. It takes a few seconds to confirm something before you go, especially with money. You're going to leave it to a YouTuber or a TikToker or a Facebooker or a Snapchatter or whatever, Instagrammer or whatever. You're going to leave your financial... God, Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Anyway, let's continue. I had to do that rant. I had no choice because that's ridiculous. With money, you do your own goddamn research. So at least when something goes wrong, you can blame your damn self. Anyway, let's get back into it. Jesus Christ.
5 years from 2015 2020 was 9.5%.
There we go.
So I found that on the Google.
Well, my favorite part, Ken,
immediately.
she's talking about how after the Great Depression, 401ks, no. 401ks didn't come about until 1978 and got popular in the early 1980s.
Yeah, again,
I don't know what Great Depression she's talking about.
Research lady needs to take her own financial history class.
Goodness gracious.
See, this is why, and again, I'm not trying to bang on this expert, but this is why we got to be careful what we consume.
Sure.
Yeah, she ain't no expert. She's taking that L today. And you know what? Let me give an applause to the Dave Ramsey Show for basically calling that out and basically reiterating what I just said. Because anybody, especially the way society is now, people don't take... You gotta take things with a grain of salt nowadays. Like, seriously? Like, she was even way off when the 401ks originated. I'm from Canada. So I have an excuse. I'm from Canada, I don't know, and I'm not ashamed to say I don't know. But this chick, like, seriously? You gotta wonder where, like, you gotta sit back and think. In the mind of a hamster, so-called quote-unquote expert, where'd you get your damn numbers from? Jesus Christ. Anyway, let's continue.
To be careful what we consume.
Sure.
Somebody put her out there, and she's saying nonsense.
Well, can I tell you,
and
I know
this
the underlying
guy
reason.
clips it, and then he goes, "What was this move?" That's the new move, by the way, James. When somebody says something I like,
yeah, basically he was just pointing up and down. So you know what? I'm gonna give a buzzer to her and a buzzer to that guy too, because basically they both look like fools. If you see the video, like honestly, the guy like has this goofy face. He looks like he was eating pork rinds like 5 minutes before the video. Looks like he's sitting on his couch after watching Jerry Springer, and he's just pointing with this goofy look. He's pointing up like he's in agreeance. Seriously? Like, seriously?
Bruh.
You basically made yourself look stupid. As well, she made herself look stupid. So you both look stupid. So you gotta basically
Sit your ass down.
and do your research before you go and react on videos. Like, God. I just dropped my pen. That was the noise. Let's continue. Oh, did I just close out the video? Did I seriously just close it? Oh, no, I didn't. Okay. Sorry.
That's the new move, by the way, James. When somebody says something I like, next time I'm on with Dave, co-hosting with Dave, he's going to say something great. He has no context of this clip, and I'm going to go.
There we go.
Just point up in the air like, Dave's right, listen, or maybe I should point this way. Anyway, I digress.
I know too much, Ken, and
What do
here's
you
what I
know
know
about this guy?
The reason this video has taken off and has been reacted to so many times with people in agreement,
Yeah.
guess what industry all of those people are in? Whole life insurance.
Oh,
So,
the
hear me out.
old bait and switch.
Here's the connecting point. All of these people either sell permanent life insurance, indexed universal life insurance, you name it. All insurances that we know are garbage.
Okay, stop right there. We have a lot of new people, like record numbers of new people watching and listening all the time. Why do we think that those products are garbage, George?
Because they are astronomically more expensive than term life, and it's trying to do two things at once. It's trying to be insurance and an investment, which is how these policies are touted. They're touted by all of these guys as, this is a way better investment than your 401k.
So, there you go, guys. So, I actually didn't even know that. It's like, again, living in Canada, we don't have those sort of, we don't have 401ks and what. Maybe with the point he's making about the insurance, maybe there's something like that here as well. I don't know. But see, there's an ulterior motive behind what she was doing. So who knows? Maybe, honestly, let's give her the benefit of the doubt. Maybe she really didn't know, and maybe she was misinformed. Maybe her resources were wrong. We'll give her the benefit of the doubt. But if she intentionally knew that this was wrong, this could have been an astronomical mistake on some people's parts, and basically not venting whatever resources she had and taking her information with just a grain of salt. Like, it's social media, guys. It's not a documentary. You can't see this person's credentials, and especially when it comes to money. Yeah, I barely trust banks, to be honest with you. Anyway, let's continue.
This is a way better investment than your 401k. Your 401k is trash. You should invest with me in this whole life policy in order to make money. And so that guy in the bottom of the video is an index universal life insurance salesman.
Of course he is.
And on his website, on his academy he sells, it says index universal life insurance is without debate the best choice for secure compounding. So that's the promise they're making, and which is why they're all railing on against the 401k. And here's what we...
So they're basically in cahoots. I'm not surprised. A lot of people say that, videos are fake. They're fake. They're quick to call fake. What about these sort of posts? They're basically, who knows, maybe they work in the same office. They're definitely working together. And you normies out there, you humanoids, I like to call them. By the way, shout out to Bobby Heenan, R.I.P. I think he's dead. Hopefully not. I didn't do my research there. You know what? Let me do my research right now. Is Bobby Heenan dead? Oh yeah. Yep, he's dead. Died in 2017. See? I did that within 3 seconds. See, I made a claim. He died at 72, actually, so what did he die of? Oh, organ failure. With complications of throat cancer. Wow. So, fellas, make sure you check yourself. Make sure you check yourself. Go to the doctor once in a while, or regularly. You know what? I gotta give myself the buzzer for that one, because you know what? I don't even go as often as I should, so I should be going. But you see how easy it is to check resources. I almost made a mistake. I wasn't sure if Bobby Heenan was dead, but I checked within 3 seconds. That's what you guys failed to do, and that's why you guys wonder, why am I poor? Why am I broke? Because you're goddamn taking financial advice off YouTubers and TikTokers. Listen, if you guys are gonna do that, I know people are desperate now. They're looking at a way to make money. But if that's the way you're gonna be vetting and taking care of your money, kiss your money goodbye. You're better off just donating it to me. At least you'll know it'll be going to good use. Anyway, you get 2 rants in this video. Let's continue.
Against the 401k. And here's what we found in our millionaire study, Ken. 10,000 of them, 79% of them reach millionaire status through their employer-sponsored retirement plans.
Right.
So this lady's saying, 401k is terrible. What about inflation? And she's just trying to fearmonger people away from doing a wise investment into, hey, put your money with me in index universal life insurance, and you'll be way better off.
It is such a nonsensical statement to say.
So, to reiterate, just to give you a summary to that, so 401ks are actually good. So, it seems like the safest bet, as opposed to just throwing your money out willy-nilly. I'm not saying don't invest in the stock market, whatever you want to do with your money. But it seems like the 401k is the safest bet based on what they're saying.
That 401ks were not meant to help people with retirement. It's literally like saying, I don't even know. I can't even think of something so stupid. Because it's the whole purpose. It is an investment fund. And it allows you to invest. And as you said, the real numbers from the largest millionaire study that's ever been done, Ramsey Solutions, says that it works, and it works over and over again. And again, let me give this further, some real skin on this thing. The third largest group of millionaires, net worth millionaires from this study, were teachers. Mm-hmm. Now you look at, that's all you have to say, but you look at the median income of teachers in the United States right now, you're looking at about $65,000, $68,000, I believe it is. It might be 60. It's one of those three for all your fact checkers out there. So I've got your multiple
Someone will
choice.
do it.
But the point is in that range of income, you are making enough money to invest in a retirement account like a 401k and absolutely retire with tremendous dignity and live a very full life.
And we've seen it over and over, time and time again. Baby Steps millionaires are being created because they follow our plan. Baby Step Forward, invest 15% of your household income into retirement accounts like 401ks and IRAs. Roth is even better. So I think what's happening here, Ken, is a lot of the younger generations, they're poo-pooing all of these old, boring, antiquated investment vehicles like 401ks and IRAs, and they're trying to take shortcuts and get tricky and go, hey, if I do this and get this index universal life policy and some crypto, man, I'll be way better off.
Okay, you know what? I gotta disagree with one little thing, because I am a supporter of crypto. Yes, it is high risk, and yes, you know what? There are winners. There's also losers, like any sort of investment. But he is right, though. So, a lot of people fail to invest in their retirement because they're living for today. They're not living for tomorrow. Especially a lot of the young people out there. So, I think the most important thing to take away from this video, by the way, the video's done, was a very short post. Actually, no, it's actually the average post. My reactions, for some reason, they go long, because I go off in the rails and I basically go on a tangent. Anyway, I make it fun, guys. Can't be all doom and gloom and boring. But one idea to take away from this is to invest in your future, because a lot of young people fail to do that. I understand that, sometimes money's just not there. But you know what? I'm actually going to probably create a video just because of this. Kind of inspired me to do a video. What I personally usually do, I usually dollar cost average. You take a little bit of your paycheck, you could put it into your retirement savings account, or you can do any sort of investments. If you want to dabble around with crypto and especially with some stocks now, you can buy fractions of it. I know, Simple here in Canada, you can buy fractions of a stock. You can actually do that, and take maybe about $100 out of your paycheck, maybe $50, or depending on what your financial situation is, and just basically, out of sight, out of mind, just invest it in. You know what? You win, you win. You lose, you lose. At least it's just a little bit of a little bit of investment, and you don't really stress over it too much. I personally used to do about $100, $150 because, especially pre-COVID, I used to go out, to restaurants and go entertain and whatnot. And let me go full screen because the video, this Dave Ramsey's video is done anyway. Shout out to Dave Ramsey, by the way. Fair use on you for the last time. So let me go here. There we go. Let me go full screen here while I'm saying this. I should have did this from before. But what I personally used to do is that, pre-COVID, I can't say the actual C word. I have to spell it because I don't know if the YouTube censors or whatever will decide to flag this video. What I used to do is that I used to go out I used to go to restaurants, entertain and go here and there. But obviously, it's, the vibe is kind of gone now. A lot of people have learned to cook. A lot of people are staying home more. They're not entertaining as much. If they're entertaining at home. And a lot of what the smart people did, they actually made their house their home. As my cousin said. She actually put that. I knew about that already, but you know what? Some people don't realize it. The best thing to do is to kind of make your house your home. So that way, you don't feel as bad. You don't have to go out as much. So what I was doing is the money that I would actually take to go out, I would average it out, and I would do it in some sort of investment. So that way, if the investment didn't work out, I really didn't have to, feel too bad because that money would have been gone at a restaurant anyway. Like if you go to a restaurant like nowadays, you're basically spending about $100. I'm talking about going alone. If you're going out with a girl, you're looking at $300 because she's ordering the steak and for basically filet mignon and a dessert, and then you get the check. And you probably get nothing in the end, 80% of the time. She basically goes home and she says, you know what? Oh, thank you so much for this lovely evening. But alas, my stomach is bloated. Therefore, I cannot give you no action this evening. But thank you so much for a lovely evening. I've never went on a date like this before. I'm used to going to McDonald's for dinner, or 2 for $20 at Applebee's. Shout out to all my US people. To take me to the keg, and to Montana's, and give me such a nice steak. It was such a beautiful evening. But I ain't giving you nothing tonight because my stomach hurts. Some of you guys expect way too much. But anyway, back on topic. I'm sorry, it was too easy to let go. But a lot of, honestly, that's what I do. So I do dollar cost average. And worst case, if it doesn't work out, you haven't really lost anything because I would have went on a meal for yourself. Anyway, I hope you guys kind of learned. This was actually supposed to be kind of a short video, but it does have a good message. So invest in your future, guys. I kind of like doing videos like this, so that way we, because life is not all about men, women, and sex. I like to put a little education into my channel, so there you go. Anyway, guys, that's gonna be it for today. So I'll catch you guys in the next one, and yeah, if you can take anything away from this video, invest in yourself and invest in your future, because we all know the government ain't gonna take care of you all. Anyway, I gotta see you guys in the next one. Later.
I could change in my mind, pick a lane, commit and climb. The only way to win at life I never miss, that's fact. Taking big swings, put your hand to the bat. Put me in the ring, you'll go out in a bag. Cause I sing what I mean and I bring it to the mad light. Ain't got time to kill, I got time to feel. I took the red pill, I know life's short so I wanna live real. But how's it supposed to feel?